Hi guys, just showed you I picked this one up in a charity shop. 2.4 gigahertz, no controller, toy grade. I've taken it apart, had a quick look in my stock of stuff, and I've got a couple of spare ESCs. So I'll put a couple of connectors, one on the motor going to the drive motor, another connector on the steering motor, so we'll be able to control it. I'll also put a connector down there so we can connect up to the battery. I'm just talking slowly there because I think I'll change that to a what are they called? JST connector instead of that one, because I don't like them. I've got plenty of them, but all my batteries are JST connectors instead of that, other than the odd few that I've got for this sort of occasion. Anyway, I'll do a bit of soldering and then we'll come back, and this will be semi-hobby grade. I say semi-hobby grade, I won't bother changing that motor out for a proper servo. We'll just use that motor and feed it with an ESC. It will give us left and right, it just won't be quite as perfect as a proper servo. Back in a minute. Quick run through what we've done. ESC, hobby grade controller. One thing that's often suggested, and I've done here, is if you're powering two ESCs, it's a good idea to disconnect one of the battery leads going into the receiver. Now, I've never found that necessary if you're just using one battery to feed them both, but apparently it can be a problem because you get a link from the battery going into that one, going into that one, and sometimes it causes a problem. So I've never found it a problem myself. JST lead onto the steering motor, JST lead somewhere there onto the drive motor. So one ESC is driving the drive motor and one ESC is driving the steering motor. So quick run on the floor before we put the cover on. So it looks like it'll work. I'll pop the cover on. Okay, body shell in place. I haven't bothered putting all the clips on it. Yeah, we're only running it on a 2S. So there we go, a toy grade converted to hobby grade. Simple hobby grade, not full hobby grade. The steering's a bit questionable. I think it would do better if we did swap it out for a proper servo. Yeah, it works. £3.50. Yeah, of course the servos were more than that. And the hobby grade receiver was more than that. And obviously the hobby grade transmitter was more than that. Although this was, when I bought it, it was one of the cheapest I could find. And I did do a little series on how cheap could you be when you wanted to do a hobby grade conversion. I can't remember the brand. Orsec comes to mind. It works. It's 3 channels. You've got steering trim, throttle trim, steering rate. Oh, that makes a difference. Yeah. So, job done. I might take it out and give it a run at some time. Quite noisy, that steering. You might not be able to hear it with my wireless microphone, but yeah, the steering motor's quite loud. I think we might put a proper servo in there. Yeah, that'll do. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.